After a turbulent session, United States stock futures are climbing this morning. The Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all show early gains as traders balance tariff tensions with inflation concerns. President Trump's 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports have taken effect, sparking retaliation from the European Union. Trade partners warn of further measures starting next month. Major manufacturers like Ford and General Motors held steady in pre-market trading despite supply chain uncertainties. Analysts warn tariffs may raise production costs and consumer prices. The tech sector remains volatile, with the Nasdaq in correction territory last week. The S&P 500 narrowly avoided confirming a 10% drop from its February peak. Goldman Sachs cut its 2025 S&P 500 target to 6,200, citing recession risks. JPMorgan now sees a 40% chance of economic contraction, up from 30% earlier this year. All eyes turn to February's Consumer Price Index data due this morning. Economists expect cooling inflation, but warn tariffs could pressure future reports. The Federal Reserve is expected to hold rates steady next week. Traders now price in at least 0.75 of a percentage point in cuts by December. Intel surged 8.5% per market on reports of a potential chip-making joint venture with TSMC. Nvidia and AMD also gained over 1%. Walmart dipped slightly after reportedly asking Chinese suppliers to cut prices to offset tariffs. The retail giant faces margin pressures amid trade uncertainties. Markets got temporary relief as Congress passed a short-term funding bill to avoid a government shutdown. Investors remain cautious ahead of key economic signals. Stay informed as trade wars, inflation data, and shifting Fed policy reshape market dynamics. Like and subscribe for real-time financial insights.